Lane Frost. The crowd's thunderous roar filled the arena as the chute swung open, releasing the bull in a whirlwind of spinning and frantic kicking atop 1,500 pounds of sheer muscle. Lane Frost, a focused and lean cowboy, clenched his gloved hand tightly on the bull rope, holding on for dear life. His lithe body absorbed the bone-jarring bucks and gyrations of the massive beast beneath him as seconds stretched into an intense struggle between man and bull, with the crowd urging them on with screams. With a final, powerful kick, the bull sent Lane flying, but not before he grabbed a fistful of fur, securing his 8-second ride. The crowd erupted in wild celebration as Lane sprang to his feet, pumping his fist in triumph before tipping his hat and flashing his trademark $1 million grin. This was Lane's domain, where he belonged, until one tragic day when silent horror gasps shattered the crowd's jubilant cheers. What unfolded in those final moments, forever altering the course of this seasoned bull rider's destiny? How did it reshape rodeo history? Keep on watching to find out. Let's look closer at Lane Frost's early years and journey into the rodeo world. If you enjoy this video, please press the like button and comment down below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Born on October 12, 1963 to Clyde Frost and Elsie Frost in La Pointe, Utah, Lane's upbringing was immersed in the rodeo world. Despite residing in Utah, Lane's father Clyde, a rodeo enthusiast, frequently competed in rodeos across the circuit. Meanwhile, Elsie awaited Lane's arrival in Kim, Colorado, where he was born. Lane, whose full name is Lane Clyde Frost, grew up alongside his older sister Robin and younger brother Cody. Remarkably, Lane's passion for bull riding ignited at an astonishingly young age. Even as a child, he exhibited a fascination for the bull riding events attended by his parents. His early affinity for the sport was evident, as he would become restless when they attempted to leave early, only to calm down once the bull riding commenced. Mrs. Frost's attempt to divert Lane's interest by crafting his first pair of chaps proved futile. Instead, his fascination with bull riding intensified. According to Elsie Frost, she noticed Lane's interest in bull riding at a very young age. I had noticed that Lane would sleep through most of the rodeo, but when the bull riding would start, he would wake up and start watching what was going on. Elsie recalled, reflecting on a particular instance when Lane displayed interest. I got up to leave when there were still 4 or 5 bull riders left. I had Robin by the hand and was carrying Lane. As we left the seating area, Lane started to cry and looked back towards the arena. I thought, he acts like he wants to stay and watch the bull riding, but no, he's not old enough to know what's happening. Just to see what he would do, I turned around and walked back where he could see the arena and what was happening. He stopped crying immediately. Elsie's intuition proved accurate as Lane's commitment to bull riding persisted beyond high school. Lane's passion for rodeo manifested early on as he began riding dairy calves on his family's farm at the tender age of 5. However, it wasn't until Lane turned 9 that he dared to mount a bull, marking the pivotal moment when his journey truly began. This early introduction to bull riding laid the foundation for Lane's meteoric rise in rodeo, forever altering its landscape. By age 10, he clinched his first rodeo awards at the Little Buckaroos Rodeo. Lane's journey towards numerous championships began when his family moved to Lane, Oklahoma during his early teens. He learned from the best there, including family friend and legendary bull rider Freckles Brown. Enthralled with Freckles' vintage westerns, Lane painstakingly examined his maneuvers, polishing his abilities for the future. He said about Freckles, he had already stopped riding bulls by the time I started, but I watched many videos of his rides and learned from his techniques. By the time he reached high school, Lane had already decided about his future. He turned away from the idea of college, confidently telling his parents he would become a world champion bull rider without needing a backup plan. His conviction was soon validated when he clinched the National High School Rodeo Bull Riding title in 1981, marking the culmination of an impressive high school career. Welcomed with open arms by the Professional Rodeo Cowboys Association, Lane made an immediate impact. In 1983, he stormed into the rodeo world, earning a spot in the National Finals Rodeo during his rookie season. A remarkable feat unmatched by any other first-year bull rider before or since. Lane's undeniable talent and boundless potential set the stage for a remarkable career. In 1987, Lane achieved his biggest dream by winning the PRCA World Championship Bull Rider title when he was only 24. His impressive moves, showmanship, and friendly smile brought a lot of excitement to the sport. Kids liked Lane and always wanted his autograph or a picture with him. If he hadn't died tragically, Lane would have been remembered as one of the best bull riders ever, making bull riding even more popular. Lane Frost's legendary status was solidified through his epic showdowns with the infamous bull Red Rock in 1988. Red Rock was super strong and almost impossible to ride. It even won the PRCA Bucking Bull of the Year in 1987. When people heard that Red Rock would face PRCA champion Lane Frost in a TV event called The Challenge of the Champions, everyone got excited. The matchup between Lane Frost, who was quick like a matador, and Red Rock, known as Unbeatable, was as thrilling as a big boxing match. They had 7 tough battles that excited everyone about rodeo like never before. Even though Red Rock was adamant about riding, Lane won 4 times, beating the bull that nobody thought could be beaten. Their exciting showdowns became famous in rodeo history, making Lane Frost a true hero. In late July 1989, Lane Frost embarked on a familiar journey to Cheyenne Frontier Days in Wyoming, one of the most prestigious rodeo events deeply rooted in cowboy culture. Winning there was a significant achievement for any cowboy, and Lane had his sights set on another bull riding world title. Despite his aspirations for a life beyond bull riding, Lane remained focused on the competition ahead. On July 30th, 1989, he faced Takin Care of Business, a formidable bull known for its aggression and spinning moves. Lane, renowned for his fearlessness, prepared for the ride with calm determination. As the gate opened, the bull burst out, spinning fiercely to the right. Lane matched its movements with skill and grace, riding for 8 heart-pounding seconds. But tragedy struck as Lane dismounted. Although he landed safely, the bull turned and charged, catching Lane off guard and injuring him severely. Despite his injuries, Lane managed to get back on his feet, showing his resilience even in the face of danger. As the rodeo clowns attempted to divert the angry bull's attention, Lane took a few steps towards safety before suddenly lurching. His fellow riders rushed to catch him as he collapsed. People tried hard to stop the bleeding as an ambulance rushed to the Cheyenne Arena with sirens blaring. Dr. Skip Ross was the first to help Lane Frost after the bull hit him. Lane had broken ribs that hurt his heart. Dr. Ross still feels sad when he thinks about what happened. He knows that Lane's injury was too severe to fix. The medical team rushed Lane to the hospital and tried everything possible to save him. They gave him heart massages inside and out, trying hard to keep him alive. But Lane's injuries were too bad, and nothing could save him. Lane Clyde Frost passed away at the hospital, his tumultuous rodeo journey ending at just 25 years old. The bull delivered a precise and untreatable blow despite Lane's legendary toughness. Back then, bull riders didn't have to wear helmets or vests because they thought they looked terrible or felt uncomfortable. But after Lane's accident, it became essential to stop riders from getting hurt. So major rodeo events quickly changed the rules and made it mandatory for riders to wear helmets. Lane's friend Cody Lambert was sad about what happened to Lane, so he made a special vest for bull riders to keep them safe. The new vest, the Lane Frost Model 01, was made with unique materials to absorb impacts and protect riders. It was introduced in 1990 and helped reduce the number of seriously hurt riders. The vests were made out of lightweight materials like rubber and foam, which protected essential body parts without getting in the way. Also, having medical teams at rodeo events helped them respond quickly to accidents, ensuring riders got help fast. This shows that rodeo organizers are serious about keeping riders safe. Even after 35 years, Lane's memory still makes bull riding safer. It's essential to remember Lane by ensuring riders have the right gear and safety measures to prevent accidents like this from happening again. Moreover, a monumental bronze sculpture of champion Lane Frost, standing 15 feet tall, now stands as a memorial at Cheyenne Frontier Days, a testament to his enduring impact on the sport. In 1994, just 3 years after Lane Frost passed, director John G. Alson made a movie about Lane's life called 8 Seconds. Luke Perry played Lane Frost, and Stephen Baldwin played Tough Heidemann. Since 1996, the PBR has been awarded the Lane Frost Brent Thurman Award for the highest scoring ride at the PBR World Finals. The Lane Frost Health and Rehabilitation Center in Hugo is also dedicated to Lane's memory. Country music star Garth Brooks honored Lane Frost in the music video for his hit song The Dance in 1990. Rodeo announcer Randy Schmutz wrote a song called A Smile Like That about Lane. The Smokin' Armadillo sang Red Rock about Lane Frost in 1993. He's also mentioned in Korn's song Hold On video from 2007. Aaron Watson's Real Good Time album from 2012 includes a song called July in Cheyenne, dedicated to Lane. Kings of Leon's 2013 Beautiful War music video pays tribute to Lane Frost. In 1994, Billy Dean wrote and sang Once in a While, which is on the soundtrack for 8 Seconds. Lane Frost's parents allowed his image to be used on the cover of a book called Cowboy Bible, The Living New Testament. There's also a documentary called The Challenge of the Champions, the story of Lane Frost and Red Rock, which came out in 2008 and talks about their match. After surviving a crash in the 2015 Coke 0400 at Daytona International Speedway, NASCAR driver Austin Dillon waved to the crowd in a gesture similar to Lane Frost's. He said it was a tribute to Lane. Country music star Zach Bryan's middle name is Lane after Lane Frost. His song, Open the Gate from 2022, is a tribute to Lane Frost. If we talk about Lane's love life, Lane met Kelly Kyle while competing at the National High School Rodeo Finals in 1980. They married 5 years later at the United Methodist Church in Quanah, Texas. Their marriage hit a rough patch in 1988 due to Lane's demanding career, but they decided to separate. However, they later reconciled and made plans for their future, including building a ranch halfway between their families' homes in Texas and Oklahoma. Around the same time Lane met Kelly, he also became close friends with Tough Heidemann, another bull rider with similar aspirations. Tough remembered meeting Lane for the first time and his initial impression of the charming teenager. When I first heard about Lane Frost, I didn't think much of it. I mean, he was just another pretty boy, right? I wanted to dislike him when I met him. He seemed better than me and was like the coolest guy ever. But you know what? He was nice, Tough recalled. Lane's affection for Tough was evident in the moments following Lane's injury in Cheyenne. Sensing that something was seriously wrong, Lane waved to Tough before collapsing. Tough rode with Lane in the ambulance and stayed by his side when the doctors declared Lane dead. Tough was also the one who broke the news of Lane's passing to his parents and wife, and he accompanied Lane's body back home to Oklahoma. A few months later, Tough Heidemann competed in the 1989 finals, determined to win in honor of Lane. Going into the final round, Tough faced Jim Sharp for the title. When Sharp fell from his bull, Tough knew that all he had to do was stay on for 8 seconds to become the world champion. Tough Heidemann rode for the required 8 seconds and stayed on for an additional 8 seconds in tribute to Lane. Reflecting on the moment, Tough said, "It was the only time I've ever dismounted a bull with tears streaming down my face." Everyone loved Lane Frost because he was friendly and welcoming outside the rodeo arena. Kids especially liked him a lot. Lane always took time to sign autographs and talk to fans like they were friends. He even had a big smile and made everyone feel special. Tough Edelman once said, even if Lane had 2 broken legs, he'd still leave the arena. Lane was known for being harsh, but his never-give-up attitude made him special. Once, when a young fan felt sad because Lane didn't ride well, Lane lifted him and told him they'd do better next time. Lane knew he was a role model for others and wanted to be a good influence. Even though he was very successful, Lane stayed humble. He never forgot where he came from, a small town in Oklahoma. Fame and money didn't change Lane Frost. He stayed down to earth and showed what a true cowboy should be like. Lane Frost's story shows how strong people can be even when things are tough. Like a cowboy holding on tight while riding a wild bull, Lane faced hard times and felt unsure, but he never gave up. He kept going after his dreams no matter what. Lane's perseverance and spirit transformed him into a symbol of resilience, inspiring others to persevere in adversity. He demonstrated that setbacks are merely stepping stones on the path to success, opportunities for growth and self-discovery for those with the courage to face them head-on. With each fall, Lane gleaned valuable lessons in tenacity and fearlessness, emerging more robust and more resilient than before. In the end, Lane's story serves as a poignant reminder of the human spirit's boundless resilience. It underscores our inherent strength and determination to rise from the ashes of defeat, dust ourselves off, and continue riding toward the stars. Lane's enduring legacy is a source of comfort as his memory continues to evoke vivid recollections across rodeo country. His remarkable talent, courageous heart, and unbreakable spirit serve as a guiding light for those who dare to pursue their dreams without limits. If Lane's story has touched you, give it a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments below. See you next time.